how you are practicing. I already shared the recordings. So how you are practicing, how your skill sets, I want to check right now. So I will specify the person to answer my question.
Wait, Tanai.
Harsha, tell me, Harsha, what class contains, what kind of behaviors it contains, how do we access class properties and behaviors? Can you please tell me, sir, whatever you understood? Can you please let me know, please? Go ahead.
Okay. So class is nothing but a blueprint. Okay.
Okay.
So it will contain data properties and these are concrete behaviors which are defined. Okay.
What kind of behaviors, sir? Those are what kind of behaviors?
Concrete behaviors.
Sorry, sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Concrete behaviors.
Correct. Concrete behavior means the behavior which has some body, open, close, curly brackets. That kind of behaviors we call concrete behaviors. Yeah, nice. Go ahead, sir.
Concrete behaviors, and we use behaviors by creating an object for the class. Okay.
Yes. The process of creating object is new class name of storing into one variable of type the same class type. Yes or no? Yes, sir.
Yes.
With the class difference, we're going to be access what are all we plan in the inside a class, like properties, behaviors, everything we can access. Yes, fine.
Access to the object.
Can we create more than one object for a class?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, class is collection of objects, so we can create any number of objects for a single class. Okay, fine. Yes. Next, one more person. I was thank you, sir. Thanks for your valuable time. And Pradeep, Pradeep, can you please unmute, sir? Please.
Yes, sir.
Sir, explain the interface, sir. Please.
If you want, suppose if there are two classes, if there are two classes, class A and class B, if you want to use the class A methods and properties without creating a main class.
Sir, what interface contains? Tell me first of all, what interface contains?
Abstract classes, sir.
Not abstract classes, abstract behaviors. Okay, na? Not classes. Abstract.
Yeah.
So what interface contains means you should say it contains properties and behaviors. What kind of behaviors, sir? The interface will take?
Abstract behaviors.
100% it will take abstract behaviors. Will abstract behaviors have any body?
No, sir.
No, just method name ends with semicolon that represents as a abstract methods. Yes or no? Interface will take properties and behaviors of 100%. It will take abstract behaviors. No body will be there. So can we create object for interface directly?
No, sir.
No. We cannot. It is not aligned to. Yes, if it is not aligned to create an object directly means what we can do. First of all, we need to implement.
We can create a child class.
We have to implement the interface abstract methods in some child classes. We can implement in one class or more than one class. Yes or no? The interface behaviors can implement in one class or more than one class, as we seen yesterday. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we can access in which classes we have given implementation. In that class object creation with the class reference, we can access them. That's the one process. Another way, how can we access? Indirectly in interface also we can access by using polymorphism concept. We have seen that, right, friend? Here.
Yes.
Here, like directly we cannot get object. One way is first you implement a interface abstract methods in all the whatever child classes you want to implement. In every class you implement. What is the keyword we use? Implements, and give the interface name. Then RBA abstract methods are getting override in this respect to classes where we are implementing RBA. Okay, now we are giving implementation details here. And we can access with this class object creation, or in interface also we can access by using polymorphism. Polymorphism means what? making more than one forms. Poly means many. Morphism means forms, more than one forms. Here, one interface abstract methods we are implementing in multiple child classes. Yes or no? In which classes we have given implementation? The class objects I was creating, and this class objects I was storing into one interface reference. One interface reference holding multiple implementation class objects. One to many referring. Yes or no? One interface reference holding multiple implementation class objects. One to many concept happening or not here? One reference is holding multiple class objects or not? One to many. Okay now? Yes.
Yes,
With this
sir.
reference, we are accessing the methods of the RBI methods. In compilation time, this deposit and withdrawal are coming from where? From RBI type, because these methods are belonging to RBI only. But these methods are implemented in respect to child classes. In which class we have implemented, that methods are getting executed in a runtime. Compilation time, taking off RBI methods, runtime executing this class implemented methods. Okay, now that's what we see in the yesterday session. Yeah, today we are going to be talking about abstract class and axis, non-axis modifiers. We'll discuss in today's session. Okay, now fine. Let's create one abstract class. How you created the classes and interfaces, the same approach. We created classes, abstract classes, just following the naming conventions, camel case. Okay, now. So in this package, any package you right click. So right click, new class. If you want to create an abstract class, the same process, go with the class creation only. There we check one checkbox as an abstract, then the class becomes as an abstract class. Okay, click on class. Here we give the class name in following the syntax camel case. Okay, fine. And default access modifier will have a public, and super class always be the object class, and main method I was checking finish. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I did check the check.
Click on abstract also.
Yes. Let me do that once again. I was mistaken. So new class. Let's give FIRST first, ABSTRST first abstract. Then by default modifier is public, super class is object class. To make this class as an abstract class, check this checkbox. Then this class becomes abstract class. Okay, main method finish. Now earlier classes we can see public access modifier, class keyword, class theme. That's a normal class. Now while I check the abstract checkbox, then the class becomes as an abstract class. Okay, now fine. Now friends, before talking about abstract class, I want some clarification from you. So friends, what class has
Properties and concrete behavior.
concrete behaviors and properties? What interface has
Abstract behavior and properties.
properties and abstract behaviors? Now what abstract class means? Yes, this also
Both.
has properties and behaviors only. Abstract class also
True.
has properties and behaviors only. But what kind of behaviors? Anyone guessing?
Concrete and abstract both.
Exactly. Both behavior types are supported here. Concrete behaviors as well abstract behaviors. Both are supported in this abstract classes. Okay, fine. So abstract class supports properties and behaviors. Yes, it will take properties. And also it will take behaviors of type, both the type of behaviors it will support, concrete behaviors as well abstract behaviors. So public void some M1. I'm giving some body implementation, giving some message. I am
So this one is a concrete behavior, right? Because
yes,
it is
which
in
is having a
curly
body, that's
brackets.
called concrete behavior. That's it. Okay.
Yes.
I am first abstract class. I am abstract class. Abstract from. I'm concrete. I'm giving meaningful. Okay. Concrete from first abstract class. Okay, so abstract class takes properties and behaviors, both the concrete and abstract behaviors. Concrete, we have given that. Let's declare abstract behavior. How do we give abstract behavior? Public void some method name ends with semicolon. Yes, right, friends? I'm getting some error. Notice? Is
Yes.
this not a syntax for abstract
Yes,
method?
create.
See in the interface. See, friends, this is the only syntax for abstract methods. See, access modifier public, void is return type, method name ends with semicolon. This is abstract method syntax. I followed the same one given here, even though I'm getting some error. Friends, as you know, there is option when we get any error, please mouse over on that method. What it says? The method required a body instead of semicolon. Friends, the error itself is misguiding us, saying that what? Please define a body. It was saying that. So I'm saying that abstract class will also take the abstract behaviors. No. See the quick fixes. Add a body. No, I will never add a body. Now change first abstract empty to abstract. So which means explicitly you must define the abstract keyword for abstract methods. Okay, na? So you may have it out. Ravi, you didn't give the abstract keyword when you are declaring in interface abstract methods. Yes, friends. Here implicitly it has an abstract keyword. Even if you give explicitly also doesn't matter. Understood? For interface abstract methods, implicitly it has an abstract keyword. No need to give here. But in case of abstract class abstract methods declaration, explicitly you must give the abstract keyword to make this method as an abstract method. Getting the point? Okay, fine. So abstract class will take properties of behaviors, concrete and abstract behaviors. Now, how do I access these abstract class properties and behaviors as you say that while creating the object? Let's try to create object for abstract class in a main method. New first abstract class of storing into one variable is of type yes, friends, I'm getting some error. As like in interface directly when I was creating object for interface, how we getting error? What is saying that cannot instantiate the type RBA because why? In interface we have abstract methods without any body. There is no meaning of creating object and trying to access these behaviors. That's why syntactically it was not allowing to instantiate the object for interface directly. The same to same error we are getting in abstract class also while creating object. See if a mouse over, same error coming or not? Cannot instantiate the type first abstract because in this abstract class we have some unimplemented behaviors are there, abstract methods. So friends, even this abstract method is there or not there doesn't matter. When the class is abstract class, yes, we cannot instantiate the object. Whether abstract method is declared or not declared doesn't matter. When the class is abstract class means we cannot create an object for abstract classes. Okay, na? Then how? Then how? Friends, we need to implement this abstract class unimplemented behaviors in some child classes. Like how you implemented RBI interface abstract methods in some child classes. Similar way, abstract class abstract methods must to implement in some child classes. Through child class object we can access, or indirectly through abstract class also we can access by using polymorphism concept. Okay, now first let's try to implement in child class. Let's try to access from the child class. Okay, then I'll come to the polymorphism. Okay, fine. So let's create one class, new class. Let's do like in this class I would like to implement that abstract class abstract methods in this child class. Friends, for interface abstract methods to implement in child class we use a implements keyword, but abstract class abstract methods to implement in child class we must use the extends. Abstract class to implement by using the extends keyword. interface methods to implement in classes, we use the implements. Got the difference? So here we use extends. So what to extend? First abstract. Then same process. Even when we implementing interface to the child class caught the error or not? Same way, when we are extending the abstract class, child class caught the error. Same error comes. What it says? The type of child class must implement the inherited abstract method, okay, from first abstract class. You want to implement in child class? Yes. Add unimplemented methods. What are the unimplemented methods in the first abstract, friends? What are the unimplemented methods from first abstract? Come on.
M2.
That is going to be implement here. What are the unimplemented methods? Those are only going to be implement here. Getting? It is getting overriding here. We are giving implementation here for these methods. Okay. So I'm giving that M2 from tail class lines. M1 is already defined there in abstract class, first abstract. M2 is not defined here in the first abstract. We are defining in this child class. Okay. Now, so how can we access abstract class M1 and overridden M2? How can we access? Just by creating object for this child class. New child class of storing into one variable is of type child class type. Obj dot. Now we can see M1 is coming from first abstract and M2 is coming from child class. Observe? Fine. Where extends terms the inheritance. Okay, na? So with child class reference variable, we can access child class behaviors and extended parent class behaviors. Everything I can access. Okay. See here. So we can see that I am concrete from first abstract class. I am M2 from child class. Coming right? Fine. Same story resemblance. In yesterday, in interface, RBI having two abstract methods. Treat that RBI as a parent having two empty lines. Think like parent is there, parent having two empty lines. That two empty lines inherently given to the child means what child will do? That two empty lines which is given by the parent, child is constructing building on that lines. Yes or no? Now same story come to the abstract class. Abstract class is a parent having two behaviors. One is concrete and abstract behaviors. Let's take assume that this is a already constructed building. This is an empty land which is held by the parent first abstract. This is a 100 years constructed building and this is one empty land. This inherently is given to the child means how we are taking by this child. This child class we are extending like this. So here what we are constructing here, only M2 we are constructing because M2 is not defined. It was empty land we are constructing here, friends. And M1 I am not constructing, already constructed in first abstract class. If suppose think practically, friends, if parent is having 100 years old building, that inherently that property is given to the child. Yes or no? Generally 100 years old building of parent,
Yes,
generally
Yeah.
that was given to the child. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. If child is liking that building to continue what parent has given, he can use the same building as a like. If child is not liking parent 100 years old building, child can also take chance to override that building. Yes or no? Can redefine that building. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The same way here as of now, abstract class concrete method as a like I was using in a child class. Yes or no? I was not modified in child class. I was using the same. In first abstract, what was different? I was using same. If child is not liking abstract class concrete method, child is not liking this abstract class concrete method M1, then child class can also take chance to redefine here. Also can take chance. I am M1 from child class. Now it will not call abstract class M1. It will call now child class. See friends, When the child is overriding parent given building means, can we see parent one building? No, right? Child override building only we can see. Yes. Here now what we can see that M1, M2 both are coming from, you know. So now M1 is coming from child class. Earlier M1 has come from where? From abstract class. After child class override M1 is displaying. Okay now? Getting? So
Yes, sir.
now friends, one way is abstract class. For abstract class we cannot instantiate the object. So how can we access this abstract class properties and behaviors? Just by through child class. Create one class, there you extend the abstract class and you'll get an error asking to implement the unimplemented methods. What is unimplemented method? M2. And also if you want to implement any other methods which is already there in the abstract class, that also we can implement as your own statements. Okay now? So we can access in
Hello,
which class?
Ravi sir.
Yes, tell me.
Actually, I have a little doubt that we create first
Yes.
abstract class, okay, and after that we create child class. Why we require to create that child class? It means, see, if we have a concrete behavior, okay, then we can create an object in that first abstract, or that is not possible, or we need always a child class to create.
So I already said you for your question, I already answered 5 minutes back before you ask the question. See, if I'm not having abstract method, so is it allowing to create abstract for creating object?
No.
I said the same 5 minutes back also. When there is no matter of having an abstract method or not. If the class is abstract class means we are not supposed to create an object. Getting error or not?
Okay. Yes, got it now. Thank
But
you.
if the class is abstract class, it never entertained to create an object. Whether abstract method is there or not there doesn't matter. Got it now?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, excuse me. Is everyone clear? So abstract class, if the class is abstract class, that means it never allows to create an object. Whether abstract method is there or not doesn't matter. But abstract class will take properties and behaviors concrete and abstract. We never create object means what to do? We must implement in child class, and through child class we can access. What is the process? Extends abstracts. Then we can implement whatever you want to implement. Unimplemented methods must be implement. Only implemented methods if you can access. Otherwise you can access the abstract class M1 only. Okay na? And we can access them how? Through child class object creation only we can access them. This is one approach. So once after giving implementation, if you want to access through abstract class access, not directly, indirectly using polymorphism concept. Now tell me, this abstract class methods gets implemented in which class? First abstract class methods implemented in which class?
Child class.
In child class. So
Yes.
I am creating object for the child class. Okay, new child class. Where I am storing? I am storing into the first abstract class. This
First abstract.
only gets implemented in this class, right?
Yes.
Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Type polymorphism.
First.
So the same abstract class methods can implement in multiple class also, right friends? That's like how I implemented in child class. Extend first abstract class. Next child class 1, extend first abstract. Like this we can implement abstract class behaviors in multiple child classes. Okay na? So in which classes you given implementation, the class object we are storing into this reference. Okay na? So with this reference variable obj dot, M1 is coming from where, friends? First abstract. Even M2 is coming from where? First abstract class. Because obj is left side what type of? First abstract class.
First
type.
abstract.
Yes. First abstract class has M1, M2 or not? That's why M1 is coming from first abstract, M2 is coming from first abstract class type from in compilation time. But these methods are getting executed in runtime of this child class implemented behaviors. Yes, here happening or getting class interface abstract class. Is everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Ravi, I have a question.
Yes.
So in child class, go to child class. In child class, we use the word extends first abstract, correct? And then we used the methods of first abstract. I mean, if the method is abstract, we
implemented methods we are implementing this. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we implemented both M1 and M2 here, correct? So
yes, if you want one also, see, M2 must to implement, because this is the abstract method in the first abstract. This must to implement in child class. But M1 you may or you may not, your wish. Whether you want to use as like from first abstract class define M1 you want to use means, yes, you can use it. See here, I was cutting from here, sir. So yes, you can use it. M1 is coming from where now? Is coming from
first abstract.
So even here in this process, M1 is coming from where? Compilation time. It is taking M1 from where? First abstract class. If this first abstract class M1 is being override in child class, if not override means compilation time, runtime, M1 will come from a first abstract class only. Now see here. If any one of the first abstract class methods are being override in a child class, compilation time shows as this method, runtime it executes this class method. Understanding?
Okay.
Not override. If you have override in child class, the abstract class M1, if you override here, so now we can see that compilation time shows as a abstract class M1, runtime it executes child class override M1. Understanding?
No. Okay.
Ravi sir, hello.
Yes.
Yes, as per my understanding that whenever we are creating a class, at that time we are just using properties and concrete behavior only. Okay.
Yes.
And after when we are creating the interface, at that time we are using properties and abstract behavior. And whenever we are using abstract behavior, at that time we implements a child class.
Yes.
And after in abstract class, we are using,
for abstract classes we do extends.
yes. For abstract classes, we are using properties plus concrete as well as abstract. Both we can use, and apart from that, we can extend in that.
Correct. We extends there. Here we implement in the interface.
Okay. Got it.
Got it? Yeah.
Yes.
So is everyone clear? Class,
yes,
interface, and abstract class. Please go to the recordings if you not understood the concepts. I hope I have given 100% clarity.
Yesterday we didn't receive any recording, sir.
Who is this, madam?
In one recording, there are 13 videos are there.
Sorry? Who didn't receive the recordings? May I know?
Sir, this is Amsa. I never got one. I don't know what is happening. I'm communicating with both the.
Is this Mansa?
Amsa Veni, sir. Amsa.
Madam, yesterday evening only I got approval to share the recordings, madam. Once after completion of class, I will share. Because your case is switched from one faculty to myself, right? So I didn't get confirmation from management. Yesterday evening only I got, madam. Definitely I'll share for you today, okay? Don't worry.
I had no chance to see the recording. Thank you, sir.
Yes, no issue. Sorry, madam. Because of from management, I didn't get confirmation. That's what.
No problem, sir. I understand. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So fine. So let's discuss now axis, non-axis modifiers. Now just we came to know, see, this is the basic. Without knowing classes, without knowing interface, abstract class, we cannot build any programs, because any operations, as I said, any application you are building, two things are required: properties and behaviors. In the behaviors, we define operations. Here's nothing but methods. Inside behaviors, we are defining some operations. For the operations, we require some data. So use the data in that behavior for the operations. So for any kind of application, we have properties and behaviors that we are planning in a classes, interfaces, and abstract classes. Understanding? Without this, knowing these concepts, we cannot build any program without class, without interface. Nothing will be happening. First, we have come to know all those things. Then we'll go with for the classes, methods, variables. We can see some access, non-access. What is that? Now we'll see that. After that, we'll talk about variable types, data types, typecastings, default values. All these things comes. Okay. So now let's talk about modifiers in Java. Friends, in Java we have two types of modifiers are there. One is axis modifiers, another is non-axis modifiers. Another is non-axis modifiers, where axis modifier represents to where we can access. It says that accessibility scope. Axis modifier says that the scope of accessibility says the axis modifiers. Non-axis modifiers which says to restricts the axis. To says that restricts the axis, we call as a non-axis modifiers. Fine. We have two types of modifiers: axis and non-axis modifiers. In axis modifiers, we have four types are there. One is a public, next is the protected, and next is the default, and next is the private. Public, protected, default, and private. These are the four axis modifiers available in our Java. Next, come to this point. Non-axis modifiers. We have 8 types of non-axis modifiers are there. One is final, abstract, FP, static, native, synchronized, transient, volatile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, fine. So we have axis modifiers 4 are there, and non-axis modifiers we have 8. Total 4 and 8. Okay, axis, non-axis. Friends, so this axis, non-axis modifiers are applicable to classes, or applicable to data properties, or applicable to behaviors. Yeah. If we want to suppose to define a class inside class properties and behaviors, how would I define class? Class name we give like this. As keyword. Inside the class, we define a properties. Inter, data type inter, some x equals to some 100, and some behavior I give void some method name I was giving like this. Void is return type, and m1 is a method name. So what I am saying that for every class, for every variable, for every behavior, it will have axis modifiers and non-axis modifiers prefixed to that. So before this axis modifier, non-axis modifier will be given. And even for data property also, prefix will take axis, non-axis modifiers. And prefix to the behavior also will have axis, non-axis modifiers. Okay, now friends, what is the default axis modifier while creating the Java class? Come on.
Public.
What is the public? As everyone know that. By default, public is taking axis modifier. Everyone know that. Apart from that, we have some more axis modifiers. Okay. So for every class, for every variable, for every behavior prefix, it will take axis, non-axis modifiers. Axis modifier says that accessibility scope, where this class can access, where this variable can access, where this method can be accessed. Non-axis modifiers which are restricts the axis. Where to restrict non-axis modifiers. Fine. But not all the 4 axis modifier, not every 8 non-axis modifiers are applicable to classes, variables, and methods. Very few axis non-axis modifiers are applicable to classes, variables, and methods. What are those applicability? Let me show you. Class level supported axis modifiers, class level supported non-axis modifiers. And next, method supported axis modifiers, method supported non-axis modifiers, variable supported axis modifiers, variable supported non-axis modifiers. Let's see that. So friends, out of these 4 axis modifiers, how many are supported to the outer class means only 2 axis modifiers are supported to the outer classes. So which is nothing but public and default. These are the supported axis modifiers for outer classes. And coming to the method supported axis modifiers, out of 4, every 4 axis modifiers will support it for a method as an axis modifiers. Coming to the supported axis, out of 4, every 4 axis modifiers are supported to the variables. And coming to the supported non-axis for the class, methods, variables, we'll see now. Totally we have 8 non-axis modifiers there. Out of these 8, for class supported non-axis modifiers are final, abstract, strict FP. Only these 3 non-axis modifiers are supported for the classes. And next come to the method level supported non-axis modifiers. Out of these 8, except transient and volatile, remaining 6 non-axis modifiers are supported for method non-axis modifiers. Except transient, volatile, remaining 6 non-axis modifiers are supported for method as non-axis modifiers. And coming to the variables, out of these 8, only 4 are supported, which are nothing but final, static, and transient and volatile. These are all the total 4 axis, 8 non-axis, and what are supported to what axis, non-axis for classes. These are the supported things. Friends, I am pinging you in chat box this information. Please save it in your notepads. Please. If you are connected through mobiles, please take a screenshot. Who are connected through mobiles, please take a screenshot. Or who are connected through systems, please copy paste in notepads for your reference. Done.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, just I shown you total axis and for what class, what axis, non-axis applicable to class, methods, variables. Just I've given information. We never see any scope as of now. We never see what if the class is public, what is the scope? What if the class is default, what is scope? We never see that things right now. Now we'll see that the scopes of that class, method, variables, axis. Okay. Now, as everyone know that for every class you create, the axis modifier will be default is a public. Along with public, we also have a default. Okay, let's go to that. For to show this demonstration of this axis, non-axis modifiers, let me create some classes. Okay, let me create some classes for understanding. Let's create one class A. In this class A, let me define one method. Public sum m1 Let's give some message. I am M1 from A. Okay. So how do I access this M1 method? You know that just by creating object for class A in a main method, right? Main control space. So in this main method, we create object for class A according to A class type. With this reference variable, we are accessing M1 from A class. Okay. Let me define one more class in the same package, car loans. B, I was giving in this B class. Let me define one method as name with the M2 from B class. Is this M2 behavior by creating object for the B class, new B class type. With that reference, I can access. Same. Let's go with creating one more class. Friends, now I am creating AB classes in car loans package. Now I am going to be create one more class in different package to show you that differences in same package, outside package, how it is accessibility. To show that one more class I was creating in different package in home loans. Okay. Right click, new class C. In this C class, I was giving as M3 method. I am M3 from C class. So to access that behavior, we create object for C class, storing into one variable C of type simply C class type. With this reference, I can access M3 method. Fine. Now I will show you that. First, let's go to the A class. Friends, for the classes, how many access modifiers it will take? Only 2 access modifiers will support for outer classes. One is public by default comes, another is default. Default means what? If the class don't give any access modifier, for that class, if I don't give any access modifier, that class will treat as a default class. Understanding? Getting, friends? If I'm not giving any access modifier, that class treat as a default class. It never takes protected classes. Here, is it taking protected classes? Getting error. Is it taking private class? Getting error. So the outer classes will take either public access modifier or default class. Public class or default class. Okay now? Now, first let's talk about default class. Let's talk about default class. Friends, class A is a default class which is having a behavior M1. If I want to access this M1 in class A, what I will do? I will create an object in a main method with a class reference I am able to access. That's everyone know that. Fine. Fine. So in Java, there is a concept called inheritance. In Java, there is a concept called inheritance. What is the inheritance? Means acquiring or reusing one class properties behaviors into another class. The concept we call as the inheritance. One class properties behaviors, if I want to make a reuse into another class, that concept we call as a Java inheritance. Now, A class is having M1 behavior. This A class M1 behavior, I want to access in a B class. Understanding? Instead of defining the A class M1 again in the B class, what I will do? I can reuse the existing parent class behaviors into current class. So how can I use here? Means, see friends, as of now I can access only B dot, I can access only B class define M2 only. I cannot access A class M1 as of now because A and B don't have any inheritance relationship as of now. Once I form an inheritance with the A and B, then only I can access B class M2 and A class M1. Everything I can access here. Okay, B is a child class. In this B class, I was So friends, everyone able to hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can hear. Yes.
Yes.
Siley, can you please check your network, sir, please? Sir, kindly, can you check your network? Because everyone can hear my voice clearly. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, A class defined M1, I want to make use in a B class or C class. So if you want to make use one class properties behaviors into another classes, we must form an inheritance. Okay, now B class, I want A class M1. So what I will do? I'll form inheritance. How I do? Extends. And what you want to inherit? A class. Now I can access A class M1 also in the B class. Here, B dot. Getting or not? I'm reusing or not? A class M1 I'm reusing or not? Okay? Yes. Sagar, any issue is there?
No, sir.
Sagar, any issue is there with you? Network issue?
No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
I put the message for that one of the person. Yes, put me message for me. Okay, Siley wrote. Okay, yes, the message is concerned to him. Okay, yeah, you have replied. Okay, no issues. Yeah. So, yeah. So now see friends, like this we can make a reuse instead of defining the same behaviors again and again in multiple classes, making code complexity. We can make a reusing the existing class code into another class just by forming the inheritance using the extends keyword A, and we can access. Now see friends, now A class M1 method I want to make use in a C class. I want to make use C class. So what I need to do here, friends? As of now, I can access only C class M3 only. Once I inherit A class into C class, then I can access A class M1. Yes or no? Now tell me, friends, how can I access A class M1 into C class? What is the process? Come on.
Class C extends A.
Class C extends. Which class I need to extend? A
A.
class. Friends, when I was extending
But this is in different package, right, sir?
Yes, that's correct. So see friends, A, B are belonging to the same package classes. A, B classes are in the columns. So no need to import the please send a joining link before session. I don't know what link you are expecting. Now you already in the meeting link, right? Siley, can you please unmute and speak out, sir? What is your problem? Siley wrote. Can you please unmute and speak out, sir? What is your problem? I'm helpless if you're not talking. Fine. There is a link you already joined. What link you're expecting, I don't know. If you have any concerns, please unmute and speak out. Okay, please. Fine. Now see friends, A, B classes are belonging to the same package car loans. That's why no need to import the packages. Smoothly B extension happens. Now A class I am extending into the C class, where A is in the car loans package, C class is there in the home loans package. Two different package classes when we are trying to inherit means we get an error. So which means to import the package. See friends, example to say, suppose you are traveling through flight in metropolitan cities. Metropolitan cities means what? Bombay, Chennai, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Bangalore, like these are called metropolitan cities. So when you are traveling through flight from metropolitan cities, no need to, there is no process of immigration, right? When you are traveling from one country to other country, you will have some immigration. From which country you are coming, which client you are working for, how many days you are staying, when you are leaving, what is your portfolio, all these things they'll asking in immigration. Yes or no? The same way it is asking. When you are trying to import one package class into another package class, it was asking to import the package. But friends, if any package is there, you have to show that. But it's not showing any package to import because the class A is a default class. The default class scope can be accessed only within the package classes. Only we can inherit a outside package we cannot. Understanding the scope of default classes? Default classes we can inherit within a package. Any classes we can inherit, but outside package we cannot. If the outside package tells means we have to import the package. That is not coming because why? The scope of class A is a default. Default classes scope can inherit only within the package classes. If you want to inherit outside the package class also means what to do? You must give the class access modifier public. Public can be accessed anywhere. See, public police. The public police is not meant for one specific people. Entire public can access. So gender category security means only for restricted people only can access. Understanding the difference? What I'll say there. Okay. Now public class. Even though in outside package class C I am getting error. No, I am getting the input file. Getting a is from where? From car loans package. Yes or no? Yes. While importing package we can. Now we can see that C.M1 is coming right from A class. What's the conclusion here? Default method, default classes can inherit only within the package classes only. Public classes can inherit within the package class and outside the package class also we can, but while importing the package. Yes or no? Is everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I hope everyone is clear with this. Access modifiers for the class, default and public. Default classes scope can inherit only within the package classes, not outside the package class. Where public class we can inherit within the package class, as well outside package class also we can inherit. Outside package class means just we have to give the reference from which package this class is getting inherited. Okay, now this we have to import. For this B class, not required to import because A, B belongs to the same package, not required any import files. So hope everyone is clear today's concept, right? Up to here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, madam.
Can we access class A in class C by extending class B?
Sorry, can you please come again? I'm going to the
Can
program.
we
Yeah.
access class A in class C by extending class B?
Class A, class C.
Yeah, by extending.
You want to extend class B here, huh?
Yeah.
What is saying that here now? Hierarchy is in it is what?
Can we access
See,
class
which is
A in class C? Class A in class C by extending class B.
Class A
In
class
class
C.
C
Class B, okay.
by extending class B.
You want to extend B here.
The two classes
Okay, madam.
belongs to extend.
So no, okay, we cannot extend two classes at once, madam. Okay, I got your question. See what she's asking in class C, can I extend more than one classes? That's what your question, right? What, madam? In one class, we can extend more than one classes or not? That's what your question or not?
Yeah.
We cannot, madam. See here, in C class, I'm trying to extend A class and B class. Is it allowing? No. At cost, we can extend only one parent class, not more than one. We'll talk about detail about inheritance and properties of inheritance. Okay, na?
So can we extend here
Cannot
instead
extend.
of keeping A? Can we keep it here B? Extends B.
Yes, we can, but we have to import the package. In either one class only we can extend. Understanding?
Okay.
Either one class only we can extend.
Okay.
So there are various ways are there to inherit the properties, madam. This is easy and has a will be there. Now we use the easy relationship to inherit. Okay, extends terms to the easy relationship. When we talk about inheritance detail, we'll talk all such kind of things. Okay, na? Just basically understand that we can extend only one class, madam. Okay, na? We can't extend.
Okay, then here M1 is in class A. So here we didn't give any class A. It is in class B. So how is it coming here? In line number 17.
How it is coming? Okay, fine. See here, I created object for C class, right? See friends, what's our doubt is earlier you have extended A class, right? Okay, A class M1 has coming. Okay, that's correct. Now you extend B class, right? In B class we have M2, right? How M1 is coming? He is asking the question. Yeah, this is also one type of inheritance is there. We'll tell that. Well, let me clarify you it out here. Okay, fine. Now see here, friends. Whenever you're creating class object, you analyze like this. The reference variable left side is what type? The reference variable left side is what type?
Class C.
What type? C class type.
C class.
Yeah. Control click on the C. Control click on the C. It goes here. C is extending any parent class. C is extending any parent class. C is
Yes.
extending any parent class. B class,
Yes.
right? Control click on this B. Control click on this B. Is B is extending any parent class?
Yeah.
Is B is extending any parent class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going right now with this C class reference, what we can access? We can access everything, sir. See here.
It means indirectly we are
Getting?
accessing everything.
This is called multi-level inheritance. Multi-level. We'll talk all these things. Types of inheritance are there. We'll talk all those things. Okay. So when I'm extending B class to C, indirectly B is extending A. So that's what while creating C class object, I can access C class M3, extended B class M2, extended A class M1. Everything I can access. Understanding?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk detail about inheritance. We'll talk. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Ravi sir,
But
just
Ravi
one.
sir,
Yes. Go ahead.
No, some contents you pasted in the chat box. I wasn't able to access it, sir. Can you?
Otherwise, we
maybe
take
I will
screenshot, madam.
or just take the.
Take screenshot. Otherwise. Friends, everyone able to copy, right? Is anyone face like same technical issue? Everyone able to copy, right? Chat box.
I took
Yes.
screenshot.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Sir, when can we
Sairi,
expect our recording?
Sir, when the new batch? Sorry.
When can we expect our recordings, sir? I mean, our class recordings?
Your class recording, sir. Okay. I'll do one thing. Today I'll be creating one separate drive for your batch. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I will upload there. I will share that. Okay. Today evening you
Sure,
can
sir.
expect your batch
Yeah,
recordings.
thank you.
Already you have a 9:38 batch. One batch is going on.
Yes, sir. We have.
Recordings you got, right? In meanwhile, you
Yes,
follow
sir.
that. Today I'll be creating one separate drive for your batch. In that I will upload your batch recordings only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Sir, I also did not
So
get any recording.
who is this? Who didn't receive?
Ravali, sir.
1 second. Ravali, yeah, I will share today, madam. Okay.
Okay.
I'll share that.
Okay.
Ravi
I'll
sir.
share that.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Who is this?
Yeah. Atul.
Atul, yeah, tell me, sir.
Hello. Yeah. So in
Yes,
this
tell me.
inheritance, whenever we are using inheritance, the concept, the import comes in a picture, right? Always.
When import comes, when different package classes we are inheriting, the imports comes. Same package classes when we are inheriting, imports will not come, because same the two classes belong to same packages. There is no concept to import the package because both are belongs to same package. That's what. When different package classes you are importing, sorry, when you are different classes you are inheriting means, then you have to import the packages. Huh?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Siley wrote. Sir, what's your problem, sir? You're texting me, but you're not talking. So you're facing any technical issue, please let me know, sir.
So, Ravi, just one clarification. So, for the inheritance, child class will use the word implements for the inheritance and its abstract methods, but for the
extends, sir, extends. For inheritance, we use the extends keyword.
Yeah, for the interface, and for the interface,
we use implements. For inheritance, we use extends.
Okay.
Extends is the keyword terms to inheritance. We're extending means, so in this child class we can access child class properties, behaviors, and extended parent class properties base, everything we can access. We're extends terms to the inheritance. We're extending. We're accessing. Okay.
Okay. For the interface, it is implements.
Inheritance we'll talk one fine day, whole day we'll talk about inheritance. Okay, na? All we have various types there. Single inheritance is there, multi-level is there, multiple is there, hierarchical is there, hybrid is there, and ways of inheritance, two ways is there. We'll talk all such kind of things. One fine day we'll talk about, and also we'll see the properties of inheritance also, all those things. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Just making taste of extents, that's it. Okay. Fine. Everything is interlinking, we are going. Okay? Every concept is interlinked. Fine. So 1 second. Sir, your audio problem is there. Check. Recording videos already sent you mail already. Friends, if you don't have any queries in today's session, we are going to stop for today. Tomorrow we'll be talking about pending access modifiers. We'll talk. Okay, and non-access modifiers, friends, I'm taking a gap. Non-access modifiers I will discuss after 2 days, because after completion of the access modifiers for methods and variables, now I'll jump to the variable types. That tomorrow. And on Thursday, tomorrow is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday, sir. Thursday. On Friday, we'll be talking about data types and its default values. Typecastings we'll discuss on Friday session. On Monday, I will take classes on non-access modifiers for classes, methods, and variables. And I will give the conclusion for do's and don'ts while working with the access, non-access modifiers. Okay, now this is the plan for this up to the Monday I'm giving you in advance. Okay, fine.
Sir, Ravi,
okay,
sir.
friends. Yes.
Sir, like we received a mail that is in the link 13 videos are there. Daily you will share the like videos, or you will create one folder and you will post there. Can I know that?
See, that is the only drive, sir, going to be upload. This is the drive what I shared you. That is the 9:30 batch is going on. 10 days ago it was started, sir. That batch recordings I shared you. Okay, instantly. So for your batch recordings today evening you can expect, sir. I will create one separate drive for your batch, and I will upload recordings. That drive I will share to everyone by today evening. Okay, na? And daily videos, whatever we are discussing, that video will be uploaded in your new drive only. As some people requested to do the recordings of your batch. So that thing is depends of the batch. Java will be the common concepts only. Where SELENIUM will be something changing, right? That's what. No issues. And
Soft
I'm
copy
sharing
also
my
will
new
provide
link.
me.
Sorry,
When
madam.
to the recording. Is this the first
Sorry.
time? So I soft copy also you will provide, no, sir?
Yeah, soft copy I'll share for you, madam. Yes, you are the
Okay.
first time
Thank
I
you.
need to share it. Yes,
Yeah.
Ravali and some more are there. I need to share that.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, I will do that.
Sir,
Thank you, friends. Thank you very. Yes. Go ahead.
one last. Yeah, I'm Divyashna. I joined. I mean, I am new to this. So that recordings and all you are sharing, for those they have payment have done for those.
Okay, madam. Have you done the payment, madam? Have you done the payment?
No. Actually, I have asked. Means in that Telegram group, that number I got. I called that number and she said she will be sharing the details. But from yesterday till now, I
Yeah, today
not.
you'll get the mail, madam. Today you'll get the mail for payment section, all those things. Okay, once you've done the payments, I will get intimation that you have done the payment. Then I can share the recordings and documents, everything for you. Okay, na? Don't worry.
So you will be sharing in mail, right?
Yes. Through mail only, I'll share that. From my mail ID only, you'll be receiving all the recordings, documents. Okay.
Okay, sure.
1 second. Yeah. Just a minute. Okay, friends, done for today. You can drop off for today. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow with the agenda what I said. Okay, pending access modifiers for methods and variables, and we'll talk about variable types. Okay, fine. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you.